Good afternoon. We are live here on Twitch, and we are about to start the next phase, the next two-game set for the Michigan Wolverines, which includes the following game up on the screen, which is for the Michigan Wolverines hosting the Washington Huskies, and then after that, it will be us traveling to Evanston for the game against Northwestern. So we have cleaned out our recruiting board. We had some recruits drop out. We lost one of our quarterbacks that we were looking at. He decided to commit to North Carolina instead, so we went ahead and picked up a new recruit at quarterback, and then we picked up a new recruit at free safety after we lost one. I wanted to ensure that I've gotten to the point playing this long enough where if I trying to double, I've learned that, like, even if you just need one at one position, having two is a good backstop, just in case like one drops because they got a better offer from a certain school, or you didn't get to them quick enough. So anyway, we are about to get started. I'm pretty sure, just judging by the schedule, or just judging by what I've seen, that we're gonna probably be rolling full teams, rolling in backups for the next two games. It's just the way it is, because I mean, these games get out of hand, and frankly, you need to get the starters out, get backups in, and get things moving. So we're going to be facing Washington this week. I mean, we'll see what happens. We're sitting at number 4 right now in the rankings. We'll see how far that goes before that possibly changes, because I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming it will, maybe, but I don't know. So we will see, though. We will see how much it changes. Nah. Now you wearing your full. And we're going to wear a regular maze. Alright. Let's get started. Kickoff in Ann Arbor for Michigan versus Washington.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing, because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Washington Huskies, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
All right, 51 degrees. We're going to start with the ball as we get things started.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate.
Down at the 15.
As the coverage unit was there and ready. The Wolverines offense will get the ball first.
They say it's a battle of tight ends, but I'd say Barber's having a better season, but that's just me.
Here's the handoff.
And Kamara gets 2.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
The short hand.
And Williams with the catch.
Space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Baker.
Hey, Kamara out of the backfield. He gets 9 on the catch.
A little short of the first down.
We'll take it.
The Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
And we go. He lost the fumble. And Washington jumps on the ball
As a defender,
and gets the fumble recovery.
you get the big hit and force the fumble.
I think he might have been down. I think I'm going to challenge this because I think he was down.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is.
Yeah, I think so. I think my knee hit the ground. Yeah, I'm watching the replay. I think my knee hit the ground before the fumble happened.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was wrong.
All right.
The previous play
I
will
was.
be overturned. And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10.
So we get the ball back, 1st and 10.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's
Barber with the catch. Gets up to the 39.
There, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage.
Williams gets the catch. Gets 7.
Let him do the rest.
The Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read.
Baker on the drive. He gets down to the 20. Picks up 13 on the run.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy
Gets 8.
first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in. They've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
He'll do it himself.
Another option read. Baker gets into the end zone and scores a touchdown.
How about that first drive by the
In
offense?
Michigan.
The first 10 plays? Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive.
Michigan gets a touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Kick is up. It is good. We got an injury timeout for Washington. Wyatt Zimmer is down with an injury. And Washington will get the ball. And the kick is up. It's away. It's into the end zone, but it will be returned. And Savage goes down at the 18. Walt Bouchard is the quarterback for Washington. Should be interesting. All right, let's see how it goes. And they march down the field, but don't get in as they had to punt it for a touchback. We'll get the ball at the 25 as Bouchard was harassed on 2nd and 3rd down, forcing the punt.
Looking downfield, it's Baker.
Whoa, boy. Ah, whoa, where did that come from?
15-yard line. And the Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Oh, hell no.
Set him up. You know he would have loved to have tacked on a big return to that pick, but they've got it in the red zone at the 15.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
All right. Huh. All right. Let's see. And they tied at 7 thanks to the interception, giving them good field position. Bichard hit Nick Rockhill for a 15-yard score on the very next play.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive, and then
Kamara up the field. He gets to the 45.
The Wolverines headed quickly to the line. You put on that winged helmet, and the one thing you want to do is establish the running game.
Got the catch.
Who the coach is, no matter who the players are, it's a tradition. It's physicality. That's how they built this brand at Michigan. And I think no matter who's there, it's going to be how they continue to build on that tradition.
Alexander with the catch. Dominic Macon is down with an injury. A injury timeout is called. Looking at 3rd and 2.
And the Wolverines come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air.
Pugh with the catch gets the first down.
The 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down.
And Kamara up the middle gets the first to the 27.
And accurately to pick up the first.
The Wolverines back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Throws for the tight end.
Oh, well.
The defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I thought I could get it over his head, but nah, it didn't happen.
Back to throw, it's Baker. Fires to the wideout.
Got the catch.
Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15.
That was Alexander on the catch.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Got it behind the
Kamara
line. It's Kamara.
takes the screen pass, gets down to the goal line. Woo!
First and goal for this offense. And the Wolverines, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Motion from the wideout. Little touch pass to the receiver.
No.
A low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop.
And Kamara goes, let me take this in.
Touchdown, Michigan! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense. Being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Maurice. That was a clinic.
Jamison Kamara just takes that up the middle and just says, I'm taking it in.
Good, smart decisions. And not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get
Kick,
any better than that.
it's good. 10 plays, 70 yards, 218. We're up 14-7.
Right now inside the American. Charlotte has dug itself a hole today, and I don't think they're climbing out of that puppy. Huge interest in this game, and they have rolled.
And we got a touchback.
They're trailing by 14 to Memphis.
All right, so defense takes the field. Washington gives us the ball back after some marching, but ultimately we will get the ball at the 14 after a 10-yard punt return by Jake Parker.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They go to the ground.
Kamara up the middle, gets 7.
A 6-yard pickup.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Oh, he had it, but he dropped it.
Complete, jarred loose by the hip. The Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper.
And no.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Wolverines will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight.
Kick is up, it is away. It's going to be a good return. Ow! Ooh, damn. Down at the 37. All right. So Forrest Bacon got a 10-yard return. Bacon. And Washington ties the game at 14 off this drive. We got 8:50 to go in the second quarter. Bichard hit Isaiah Root for a 4-yard score. And we're tied at 14. So I may have to retract my statement from earlier. This may be a little bit more of a competitive game than I thought it was going to be.
He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that.
Lost 2.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback,
only got a yard.
All taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Here comes the heat.
Damn it!
Pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Wolverines decide to punt it away.
And the punt is away.
He looks it in and makes the
Fair caught at the 33. All right, let's hope the defense can. All right, we got to stop. So we get the ball at the 8. Hang on a second. Let me look at something. Please tell me. Okay. All right. My mind must have. My mind went somewhere.
Here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Got his man in the middle.
That was Pena.
First down marker there saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And the Wolverines have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Grab near the sticks. It's Alexander.
Alexander on the run. He gets the first down.
The Wolverines want to crank the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time,
and nothing.
And look at, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Baker.
Barber with the catch. He's on the move. He's out of bounds at the 45.
Down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. And the Wolverines look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down.
Pena with the catch. Gets an 8.
On the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short.
And that was Williams with the catch.
They knock him down.
His
He's
5th
got
catch.
enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Wolverines didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field.
Kamara moving. 9 on the run.
In the red zone, and he'll be just
Woo.
a few inches short.
Man, when I I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success in the offense.
It's the first.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. And the Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
Touchdown, Michigan! And that is Badgett? Yep, that's Nate Badgett on the catch.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Kick is up. It is good. We're up 21-14. 9 plays, 92 yards, 229 come off the clock.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
There's the kick. It's into the end zone and will be a touchback. And Washington will take over on the offense. All right, so let's see here. And Washington marched down the field, but through a interception, David Hinchko returned it 70 yards. We have the ball first and goal at the 6. Man, we have a good chance of going. You know what? Nope, screw this. I know exactly. We're audibling out. We're going to call a different play.
Looking to throw, it's Baker.
And we get the touchdown. Baker hits Barber. And Michigan is about to be up by 2 scores.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways. And they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
All right, so we're going to take over. Defense will take the field. And we will get the ball back with 3:39 to go. Jake Parker called the fair catch on the punt. All right, let's see what kind of drive we can get. I don't like any of those plays.
Hand off from the shotgun.
Got the first down.
Keep this drive moving. You give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down.
Oh, we dropped it.
By the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. He'll pull it on the read.
Baker, got 2.
Thanks to this senior defender.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short game.
Williams close, but 4th and 2.
This scheme
So we're going to go ahead and I think, yeah, we're going to go ahead and punt the ball away.
Pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think
I'm going to let it go down to the 2-minute warning.
Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route
Or I
short?
might kick it before the 2-minute warning. I don't know.
But now, 4th down, offense has
Let's
to
go
make a
back
decision.
then. And the kick is, oh, this is perfect.
And they'll just down it right there.
Down and at the 9.
Pulling out his pitching wedge on that. Look at the spin on this ball. It just died as soon as it hit the ground.
All right, so we got 2:08. Let's see. Man, they were getting somewhere, but they got stopped. We'll pick up the ball at the 40 as they end up having to punt it away. All right, we got 1:07 to go. We're up 2 scores.
Plenty of time to work.
Could make it 3.
As they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield, it's Baker.
Barber with the catch. He's up towards the 10, the 11. Down in Washington. Calls a timeout.
Timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. To the air on 1st down.
Barbaro gets something.
Catch gets them down to the 6.
They called a timeout. I really couldn't tell. Okay, so we got half. 2nd and 5.
Line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Well,
I was trying to wait for him to.
Shot at it on 1st and goal.
Oh shit!
And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
So it was a free play. So it's going to get 3rd and 2.
You got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Trying to pick it up on the ground.
And no.
Make the stop about a yard short.
We got stopped.
The defense
and we'll kick it.
3rd and final timeout of the half. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt.
And we get the field goal. We're up by 17. 31-14.
Right down the middle. That obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you got to stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about that.
And we get it into the end zone. It will be a touchback.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Here comes the snap. Throw. Oh, he dropped it.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And the Huskies in the hurry up. He'll throw on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
Make them punt it back.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Takes it on the return. And the punt.
He gets to the 32.
To the lead, the offense will simply take a knee, and that's how we will wrap up the first half.
And we're going to go into halftime up 31-14. Michigan ahead. 31-14 over Washington.
Start to things there in Ann Arbor. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
All right, so the defense will take over.
Set to get this second half underway.
And the kick is up, it is away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
And we will start on defense. We're up 17. Well, they marched down the field, got close, but ended up having to punt it away. Jake Parker ends up with an 18-yard return on the punt. Offense will take over from the 38.
Give to the running back.
And Kamara gets 4. We'll take it.
I like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick.
Ow!
Find a man, and he'll
Ooh,
be knocked down at the 40. Now,
I want the wrong
to do
one.
to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to pass. It's Baker.
Barbara with the catch, gets the first, up to the 46.
46-yard line, it'll be first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, they're after him.
Pena with the catch, gets up to the 25.
In this defense, he's got it down to the 25. Making great decisions, that's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Gerbach, and the guy, can't remember, drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, what that guy? What was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah. I think
Oh, he makes a good catch. That was
you don't always think about
Shitu on the catch.
airing it out. But again, if you want to be a great college football team nowadays, you better be able to throw that pigskin.
They want to throw it. Under fire.
Uh-oh.
He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. So the decision has been made. And
Boo!
see if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Just keep slinging it.
Oh, and he got the touchdown. Ow. 37-14. Amani Shitu with that catch. The best part was he held on to it. He's coming across the end zone because he knew he was going to get hit. You could tell just looking at it. He's like, that poor safety just lit him up.
Passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Charlotte has dug itself a hole today, and I don't think they're climbing out of that puppy. Huge interest in this game, and they have rolled over. They're trailing by 20 to Memphis. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash.
All right, so
you should...
let's see what the defense does. Defense gets a stop. We'll pick the ball up at the 27. Jake Parker with a 13-yard return on the punt. Before we jump on offense, I will be back in just a moment. Alright, okay, so we are back. We're about to get ready to start on offense. I'm going to make an adjustment. We're going to turn the 2 clock function on. And
Michigan ready to get that offense
may make
again.
a change.
That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
Oh, we
That's
got
why this
nothing.
offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and
Oh,
really
he
put defenses
dropped
in
it.
a difficult situation.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it
And
back
we
to
get
the
a
offense.
flag.
Really nice, big, clean hit. This
Probably a
defense needs
hold.
A little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Yep.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty.
Of course.
And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt.
Oh, I missed him.
Tries to help him move that
Oh,
field.
he
He gets it up to
got
the
dropped.
30-yard line before he...
All right, we got 4 minutes to go. 2:49 to go, and we're at the 2. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be making some changes. We're gonna be making some changes after this
The
drive.
Wolverines buried deep in their own
If we can
territory,
get out of
just
this
trying to
drive.
find breathing room on 1st down. They'll leave it with him.
Kamara, oh my God, he got the first down.
He now has 80 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
And we got 2.
They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1.
Somebody might want to tell that kid to sit down for a while,
Last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
cause he keeps popping up on my injury.
Picked up 2 yards
Oh,
on
no,
that last one. They need 8 on
Popping
2nd
up with
down.
injuries.
To the air, it's Baker.
Somebody might want to take the helmet away from him.
And it's Alexander.
And got 4.
Defense just a short gain. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
That Barber,
It's Barber.
he got the first down.
Pick up the 1st down as he
Geo
gets down to the 27-yard line.
Confidence.
Man down on the
Another
play.
injury for
Break
Washington.
to let him be checked out. And the Wolverines have their offense in high gear. Leaves it with the back.
Damn.
There was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
And 3rd and inches.
Picked up that 1st down on the screen. The Wolverines are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the
And he
all down, but he
got
has
it.
enough to move the chains.
and
As
this
if we have an injury on that
Ethan
last play, we'll take a
Barber
break to check
is
him out.
down with an injury. And we're going to end the quarter. Oh, no, yeah. We'll have one more play and then the quarter will be over. I forget. Injury timeout, so the clock stops.
Before the end of the quarter. They're gonna ride
God
this
damn!
and brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance.
And Mr. Brightside, please, as we get ready to enter the 4th quarter.
As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one.
All right, we're going to make some changes because it's the final quarter, and frankly, I don't want to risk anybody getting hurt. So Baker's out, Sprinkle and Dunsbar are in. Kamara is out. We're going to bring Thrasher. We're going to bring Thrasher in as a starter. The receivers. Honestly, I think I'm going to leave the receivers as is because while they've had catches, it just hasn't been a lot. Let me check my who is in my slot. Alexander is my slot. I could move Shitu or Badgett into the slot. I may move Badgett. No, I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna move Badgett into the slot.
So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to go up top.
Oh, you miserable bastard.
Something to go right. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
So that was Sean Bond with the interception. And Washington capitalizes on it with a score. But either they missed the 2-point conversion, which they did. They tried to go for it. So it's 38-20.
So here comes the Michigan offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Oh, he dropped it.
But it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Catch in the middle, it's Fung.
Hung with the catch, gets the first down.
Offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Wolverines with the 1st and 10. Gonna run it, it's Kamara.
Kamara on the move, gets up to midfield.
Good run and a first down. He has 89 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing.
Wow, Thrasher had a shot, but didn't work
It's
out.
going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So
Ho on the run and gets the first up to the 38.
Interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing accurate.
Thrasher,
Hit those guys
nothing.
on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down.
Oh, that was stupid.
Dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Here's the pressure.
I was gonna throw it away, but
Corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
bastard got to me first.
Wolverines send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce.
All right, let's. We get another stop. We'll get the ball at the 41. Just under 4 minutes to go.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain
Oh,
that
Badgett
momentum.
coming off the pop pass. He gets the spin down towards the 30 at the 31.
I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hit hard as
Oh, that didn't work.
that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. after the incompletion. Back to the passing game.
Badgett with the catch, gets the first. Titus Goodwill for Washington is injured on the play.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Now from inside the red zone. And this will be in.
Oh, dropped it.
Hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout.
Ooh, that was close.
3rd down.
Man, what a great break on the ball. Way to knock it down. But, man, this situation, they're almost in field goal range. Had a chance to maybe take some points off.
Oh, we're going to miss.
Play that we might circle back to later.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And after the miss, fellas, still sitting on an 18-point lead.
It's okay. So we'll get the ball back with 1:25 to go, just on the opposite side of the midfield.
Drive at their own 48. They'll go to the ground.
Thrasher
And
gets
he has a solid
5.
game before the defense bottles him up.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles.
And we got
this
2.
defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
And the Wolverines.
This will be the last play.
Looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass.
Oh, he almost had it, but he dropped it.
Will stop with 5 seconds left.
And we're going to punt the ball
Team makes its way
away.
onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep.
Kicks away. It's going to be down. Game's over. So we get to win 38-20. So it was a lot more competitive than I thought it was going to be.
David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff.
But we got the win.
Championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be.
The second half was
They want to continue this streak as long as they.
a struggle.
Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
It happens.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right, so Bryce Baker finishes 30 of 37, 322, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. Sprinkle goes 4 of 11, 69 yards with an interception. Jamison Kamara, 19 carries, 91 yards and a touchdown. Bryce Baker, 8 for 14 with a touchdown. Ethan Barber, 8 for 105 with a touchdown. Maury Williams, 7 for 50. John Poe, 4 for 42. Nate Badgett, 3 for 47 with a touchdown. Amani Shitu, 2 for 37 with a touchdown. As for Washington, Walt Bouchard, 14 to 39, 206, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Nick Rochelle, 10 for 53 with a touchdown. Forrest Bacon, 4 for 55. Marcus Harris, 3 for 55. Isaiah Root, 3 for 13 with a touchdown. Ian Tongale, 2 for 68. And then Nick Rochelle, 1 for 15 with a touchdown. I mean, it was the final score. It was competitive. A lot more competitive than I thought it'd be. So even though Washington is 1-5 and 0-3 in the Big Ten, that doesn't mean that they don't have something under that hood. They just don't have anything that can win a ball game other than once right now. So, unfortunately. All right, so we're going to move on. We're going to be facing Northwestern this coming week. Recruiting board has been fixed, has been rotated through. We're going to go into the next week, and that's what I figured. 2 guys are dropping off our list. Looks like a defensive end and a defensive tackle, but I'll get a better look here in a minute. We're still ranked number 4 in the country. So yeah, defensive end Titus Goodley says, Coach, I'm going to pick between Notre Dame, Texas, and LSU. And then defensive tackle Demario Latham says, I'm staying in the state of Florida. I don't want to be in the cold in Michigan. Just not my thing, which I get. I get it, trust me. Alright, so we've got some updates to the recruiting board to make. may need to make some additions. I don't know. I'll have to look. I'm pretty sure. No, defensive ends, we're good because we got 3 D tackles. Alright, I'm going to add a D tackle because we've only got 1 on the board and we need 1. So I'm going to add Thomas Gouda from Essexville, Michigan. We're going to add him to the board. He's already ready to pay a visit somewhere. Alright, let me see. I think we got all of our... I don't think I have any visits. Yeah, I think... Yep, we're locked out. We're locked up for... Yep, okay. So at this point, I'm just going to try to... Anybody who's not... like... fully ready and close to being fully ready. Like Provo, he's got 4, but I think we're good. He's got 3. I go with, yeah, Brian Boone. I would upgrade his hours. Same thing with Manuel. Yeah, same thing with this kid. Same thing with Manuel. Here, I'd upgrade him to 50. Maybe. Let me see. Let's see. Oh, yeah, Suggs. Alright. Maybe. No. That's another one where it's like maybe. There's a couple of maybes, but I'd hit him. I'd go with Bassey. I'd go with the tackle. Alright, we got 5 hours left. We're good. Alright, so we fixed recruiting. We can't really invite anybody on visits because the only game we got left to schedule visits for is Ohio State, and we've already got our 4 visits blocked out for that. So, on to the top 25. So, we see a little bit of change within the top 25. Tennessee is the new number 1 as they beat Georgia by 3. Ohio State drops to 2. Oklahoma's at 3. Michigan is number 4. Alabama's number 5. 6 is Miami. North Carolina drops to 7 after a loss to said Miami team. Duke jumps up to 8. Texas A&M drops from 2 to 9 after a 15-point loss to LSU. TCU's at 10. 11 is Texas Tech. Baylor is 12. Oregon is 13. Georgia. And then West Virginia, 14 and 15. Boise State 16. Texas drops from 11 to 17 after a loss to Oklahoma. South Carolina's 18. San Jose State is 19. Auburn drops from number 9 to number 20 after a 8-point loss to Kentucky. Pitt drops from 13 to 21 after a 47-14 shellacking by Louisville. The Miami Redhawks jump up to 24, or 22 from 24. LSU enters the rankings after their victory over Texas A&M, and UCLA drops from number 8 to number 24 after a 3-point loss to UAB. And Clemson enters the land of the ranked as they beat Cal 56-21. Ole Miss drops out, as does Colorado. Ole Miss was 17, Colorado was 25. As for the Heisman Watch, Deuce Knight is still number 1. Mason Mims has climbed himself back up to number 2. Ty Olson is back up to 3. Alani Barnes is your new number 4. He's the starting quarterback for Alabama. And Carly Lacey Jr. dropped to 5. Didn't have a good performance against Tennessee. Only threw for 3 touchdowns. Barnes threw for 1 and rushed for 1. Combined, he had over 300 and shit. He had 370 yards combined. Olsen had 129 receiving yards. Mims had 350 yards, 3 touchdowns in the air, 1 on the ground. And then Deuce Knight basically puts up 5 touchdown performance with racking up a total of 275 yards. Yeah, at this point, with it being, what is it, week 8, I would say at this point, it's between Knight and Mims. Knight seems to have a strong hold on it right now, but that could change. But it's between Knight and Mims on who's going to walk away with this one. Yeah, it's going to be up to Knight and Mims on who's going to walk away with that one. That's my assessment. All right, so we've got everything we need done. The recruiting's good. There's nothing on my... No, not that I want to recruit. So we got 2-4. We are 6-0. We're going to Evanston to face 2-4 Northwestern. They're 1-3 in the conference. Speaking of conference, let's take a look at that conference standings right now. So, Ohio State, Michigan, and Indiana are still undefeated at 3-0. Nebraska, Minnesota, and USC are 3-1. UCLA, Oregon, and Maryland are 2-1. Penn State's 2-2. Wisconsin and Illinois are 2-1. Then we've got Iowa, Northwestern, and Michigan State are 1-3. And then Washington's 0-3, Purdue's 0-3, and Rutgers is 0-4. So we're going to be looking to hang a 4th conference loss on Northwestern, who is in the middle of a 3-game losing streak. So we'll see how that goes. Shit. Us and Ohio State are in the midst of a 6-game winning streak. Indiana's in the midst of a 4-game winning streak, as is Nebraska. And then Minnesota and USC are in the midst of 2-game winning streaks. So, should be interesting. Like I said, we got the trip to go. We got the trip to Evanston against Northwestern. Oh, let's see. While I'm thinking about it, let me look at my injury report just to know what I'm looking at here. Oh, Nathaniel Marshall suffered a forearm fracture. He's out for 5 weeks. Well, that's interesting. And Northwestern. Nobody's on the injured list for Northwestern. Okay. All right. That's fine. We're cool. Yeah, I don't think he's staying. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't see him. I don't see Dunsmore staying. I think it's going to be Sprinkle, Alexander, and then probably whoever I can move out of the portal for next year. Or recruiting. Yeah, or recruiting. I don't see Dunsmore staying. Alrighty, so let's get into it. It's going to be Northwestern and Michigan for the Michigan Northwestern Rivalry Trophy, which until I actually played this dynasty, I did not know there was a trophy for this. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Ooh, let me see. Oh, wow. I like them both, but I really like... I like the Gothic, but I really like their alternate uniform. So I think I'm gonna have them wear wear that, and then we're gonna wear our all white. All right, so Northwestern in Michigan in Evanston. Somebody is walking out of Evanston with a victory, and somebody's walking out with the loss.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure, and that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Glad to have you with us in Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Northwestern Wildcats.
All right, we're gonna start on defense. Temperature at kickoff is 63 degrees. And here's the punt. The kick. And to the end zone. Brings it out, and he gets it to the 13. So we've won 10 straight meetings. We won last time 41-25. So let's see what the defense does as Dexter Conklin took that kick 15 yards. And, well, they fumbled the ball on the first play. It was picked up by one of our defensive linemen and returned 72 yards. So it did not go well for them We'll start with the ball on the 11, first and 10. Yeah.
Power football with the run.
And, oh, second and inches as Kamara gets 10 yards.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. All down, but he
Well, we got the first and goal.
The Wolverines trying to get a touchdown on first and goal.
And we got it. Jamison Kamara in for the touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed. And
That was the one I needed.
hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game.
Well, especially when your defense is able to force a turnover. 3 plays, 11 yards, 45 seconds.
And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score
And the kick is away into the end zone for a touchback. Northwestern's offense will start another drive. Let's see how long they can hang on to the ball this time. Longer than I thought. We'll get the ball at the 27. As Jake Parker returned to punt 2 yards.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. That's caught. It's Williams.
Williams with the catch. Down at the 41.
Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air. It's Baker. Snagged out of the air.
Williams with 7.
Quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line. Wants to fire on second down. Got it.
Williams. No, he only got a yard.
Line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference.
Barber with the catch. Gets up to the 33.
Business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games.
And Pena with a 5-yard catch.
Right now, inside their conference, they've got to keep playing well.
They'll line up for a second down play. He wants to throw it again.
And Pena, that one's 4.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to
3rd and 1.
The Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Baker with the toss to Kamara. Kamara breaks one, gets the first down, and Northwestern's Dante Stingley is down with an injury.
And the Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down.
Baker hits Pena. Pena up the middle to the 8. Jonah Hayes is down with an injury for Northwestern.
The Wolverines started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Here's a heat.
Whoa!
Just as he released it on first down and just
that wasn't going to work.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Off play action. Grabbed behind the line. It's Kamara.
Kamara gets up to the 6.
Yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Play number 11 on this drive. The defense has yielded ground, but they're
no catch.
And I feel like the defense needed that stop. Already giving up a touchdown, early in this football game. They put another drive together, but great job bowing up, getting that 3rd down.
Oh, he missed the field goal. I thought I had enough. Thought I had it moved Enough over, but
The
no.
margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Okay, it didn't go the way I wanted, but we'll try. So we get an interception by Jalen Sanders. That was returned to 18 yards. We get the ball at the 28 to start our drive.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board.
Pena
He makes
gets
the
7,
grab.
2nd and 3.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught.
Nice catch by Williams, first down.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Throws to the wideout.
Monty Shutter, touchdown Michigan!
Touchdown Wolverines.
And we are up now by 2 scores.
Exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
And the kick is up, it is good.
Pushes the lead to 14.
14-0, 3 plays,
Go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
28 yards, 52
What else is
seconds.
happening in college football this weekend? Boise State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's just a field goal.
Alright, so defense is on the field. We get the ball back. 9:46 left in the second at the 43 after a 13-yard punt return by Jake Parker.
Back to throw, it's Baker. He'll pull it
Baker
down.
gonna take off running. Slides down at the 37.
And gets down to avoid contact.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Pena with the catch. Makes a move. Gets loose. Gets up to the 14.
There to pick up the first down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it on the move.
Barbaro with the catch for 8 yards.
Down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time.
Close,
Take
3rd and 1.
Take those easy, wide open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains.
Oh, I thought that was a...
Not making a stone.
Oh, I thought that was a different call.
And for the second time tonight, they'll try out the field goal kicker. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt.
God damn!
Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
Okay, either there is... I don't know what... That is the second field goal that I've missed that I swear I had it lined up where he was going to make it.
So here comes the Michigan offense. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves.
Alexander with a catch. Or Williams with a catch, 6 yards. I don't know why I said Alexander. Didn't even think of who I was thinking of.
To the air, it's Baker.
Williams with another catch.
Williams.
Gets up to the 41.
Move the chains and they're set up at the 41. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it.
Camaro with the catch on the toss. He's on the move. He's up to the 6.
The pitch was executed perfectly. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. From the gun, looking for a man.
Barber with the catch. And Michigan gets on the board. Again.
They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this.
We're about to be up by 21.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And with
Kick is up. It is good. 4 plays, 61 yards, 101 off the clock.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out.
All right, so we get the ball. I have no idea what the hell. Something happened, and we're gonna get the ball back. We're getting the ball at the 2 due to a penalty, I guess. I don't know.
Starting field position, 1st and goal from the 2.
Well, actually, we're just gonna run shot play,
It's Baker.
and we're just gonna throw it to the tight end,
Quick strike through the
and we're gonna get in. We're up now, 27-0. About to be 28. That, I believe that is, yep, John Poe, the backup tight end. And we're up 28, 27-0.
Early in this game on the road.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the
Kick is up. It is good. And, well,
opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown.
and the kick is up. It is away and into the end zone and a touchback.
The ball will come out.
4:43 to go in the quarter. Michigan's defense will hit the field. We'll get the ball back with 3:20. Ball's at the 31 after a fair catch by Jake Parker.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything they're playing
Ooh.
is dialing up. These guys offensively have been able to go out and
Close, but no.
And it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Kamara got 2.
For a yard out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
They're coming on a blitz. Pena with the catch. Gets up to the 48.
Pick up the first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun.
Kamara gets 2.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Makes the catch.
Catch by Williams.
He's really close to
Northwestern
that first down.
calls an injury timeout. Steven Sampson is down with an
Let's see if we
injury.
have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wolverines line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
You know what, I'm going to put Owens back in.
They'll try to power their way ahead.
Kamara gets the first down. 2-minute warning.
They've got it at the 41.
Or 2-minute timeout.
The Wolverines back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Back to pass, it's Baker.
And Alexander with the catch. Up to the 28.
It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off to the
Owens.
play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Lost 4 on the run.
With a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Throw out to Ethan Barber. He gets a spin, gets down to the 12.
He picks up the first down.
First and 10.
That pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing.
Pena with the catch into the end zone and a touchdown, Michigan. The route continues as we jump to a 34-0 lead. So, second half, we're going to be making sweeping changes across the board. This is a beating, a massacre. This is just, 254 yards and 4 touchdowns in one half.
Lining up to add another.
I'm half afraid of what he would put up for an entire game. Slightly intrigued, but not that intrigued.
And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass.
I'm not intrigued enough to risk injury.
Boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Kick is into the end zone. It's going to be down for a touchback.
And he'll just take it
52 seconds to go. 35-0.
Western offense returns to the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it in halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wow,
I swear, if I get the ball,
They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thurman. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Thurman. Man down on the play as the officials
And
take
Thurman got hurt.
Checked out. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Fire into the right.
He got the first down.
They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not too
All
distant
right,
future.
so we're going into the second half up 35-0.
Has got to be ready for it.
That's going to wrap up the first half.
They put a beating on Northwestern.
Halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that
They
first
put the
half.
player spotlight on Ethan Barber. I would have put it on Ryan Baker because of the simple fact that, I mean, he's over 200 yards. Like, what was it, 250 and a half. So it's kind of one of those where it's like, damn.
Let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin.
Oh shit. Okay.
Back up here.
I forgot. We get the ball to begin the second half. I thought we were starting on defense. Baker is done for the day. Sprinkle BM. I'm going to pull Kamara because I want to limit his. Want to limit what happens, and then we're going to make some changes at receiver. Pena is done for the day. I'm gonna move Shitu up to 1. Conklin is going to be the new 2, and I'm going to move Ruben into the 3. Alexander, I think Alexander is still the slot receiver. Let me see, who is the slot receiver? Yep, still Alexander, that's fine. We'll leave Alexander as a slot. If we need to, we'll move Badgett into the slot at some point. But yeah, we're going to make some changes, and then
Northwestern about to put it away to open the second half.
And Parker with the return. Gets up to the 19.
By the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard.
Oh, nope.
Play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top.
Throw it.
Makes the grab.
That is
They'll mark him out of bounds at
Conklin with the catch. I had to sit there and watch it for a minute. I was like, who caught that?
Come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Motion from the wide receiver.
Alexander coming in motion off the jet pass. He's going to get the first up to the 32.
And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Thrasher gets 4 on the run.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Alexander.
Alexander gets moving. He gets to the 44. We got an injury on the play. Caden Strayhorn is injured on the play. We're going to have to get, we'll be bringing in the backup center. That is, oh yeah, Wing, Quentin Wing. Huh. I think about that one for a second. I'm like, who the fuck's the backup center? I don't remember. Thrasher getting loose and gets him that first down.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
Thrasher gets 8.
Staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
They'll power it inside with the fullback.
And Owens with the run. He gets the first down. Avery Gotch injured on the play. He's going to come out for a little bit.
And the Wolverines had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field.
Thrasher got 4. Strayhorn down again with an injury. Gotch is got a bruised shoulder. Ty Haywood is going to come in as his replacement.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They feed him again.
And Thrasher dives into the end zone, and Michigan just increases that lead to 41-0.
Sometimes a rivalry rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion.
All right, so we're going to kick the extra point.
Lining up for the PAT.
Kick is up. It is good.
We'll tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Notre Dame is trailing right now, but they are not out of this. I remember Rocket Ismail wake up the echoes all by himself. Let's see if this group can come back. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to USC. We will be multitasking today, boys.
He's going to be moving. Oh, ow. Down at the 11.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
All right, so the defense will take the field. And let's see what happens. And we'll get the ball back at the 43 after a fair catch by Jake Parker. I will be back in just a moment. All right, so we have the ball back. Let's see, 5:03 to go in the third. Let's see, what are we gonna do?
Michigan
We're
ready
up
to get that offense rolling
42
again.
nothing.
They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong.
Barber with the catch, hangs onto the ball, gets 7 up to midfield.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
The Wolverines with myriad options after that.
And Thrasher gets stopped. 3-yard loss.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on
And 4th down, we're going to have to punt it away.
Second half to get back in this game.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounced.
All right, that ends up being a touchback. And we're going to get the ball back again. 2-11, ball on the 44.
So here comes the Michigan offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your
Conklin with the catch, gets the first down.
that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Barber up with the catch. He's up to the 25 as he gets down for the first down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Catch in the middle.
Alexander with the catch. Got 9.
From one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach.
Owens is back in the backfield. He got half a yard.
Driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
All right, so we're going to start the final quarter. We're up 42-0. This game's pretty much no doubt left.
So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. They'll try to bully
And Thrasher, nothing. Nope, fourth down.
Against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. And they decide to trot out the kicker.
Kick is up. It is good. 45-0.
And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
All right, so next defensive drive. And we'll get the ball with 8:12 to go after a fair catch punt by Jake Parker.
From the gun,
Thrasher on the move. Gets a little stutter step. First down to the 40.
Pick up on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's
Conklin with the catch.
Got his man on the right.
3rd and 4 now.
And he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass.
Chitu with the catch. Gets the first down. Holds up. Gets to the 45.
And they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Wolverines are flying down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun.
And they hit the counter. Thrasher gets 6. Northwestern Zach Sylvan is down with an injury.
And the Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The inside handoff.
And Thrasher with the handoff. Oh, he gets the first down to the 31.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive.
Owens, Owens gets 9 on that run.
Knocks him down. The Wolverines can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Hand off to Thrasher, he gets the first.
Knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Pulls it and fires to the left.
And with injury timeout, Ezekiel Penn injured. We get 3 on that play.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left.
Got Barber. Oh, he got cut down at the 2.
Short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2.
He can run these crossing patterns, and he can catch the ball against man coverage or zone coverage. That time, nice job seeing the ball in, helping his QB out.
And the Wolverines trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone.
No.
And maybe he'll get
I thought he
back
was
to the line of
close.
scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal.
Hand off to Thrasher.
And the
Nope.
defense holds
He
firm.
gets stopped.
No pickup at all on that play. The officials
2-minute warning.
2-minute timeout, and
The
offense
2-minute timeout is here.
millimeter on that last play, and now they'll try it again on 3rd and goal from the 1.
And they give it to Owens, and Owens just runs it in.
Breaking news, they score yet
And we get another touchdown. Push it up to 51-0.
Remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
All right, they stop him at the 18. Got less than 2 minutes to go in the game. Let's see what happens. All right, we're going to get the ball back with 1:04. A fair catch by Jake Parker as they're going to get the ball. Start at the 25. This should be interesting.
To the air on 1st down.
Oh, nope. My bad.
You'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. So now
Man, you might want to know. You might know when to shut the fuck up, man.
smart move to keep it on the ground. Now after
Got
that,
4.
they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And now on 3rd down after that last run. From the gun, wants to pass.
Throws it out. Conklin with the catch. First down.
That first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh...
We don't even have to snap the ball if we don't want to. I ain't even going to snap the ball. We got 5 seconds left. Fuck it. We'll snap it last second.
And they'll find their way back.
All right, we win 52-0. Northwestern falls.
It's really easy.
And we keep the trophy.
Of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge...
Bryce Baker, 254 yards, 4 touchdowns, named player of the game.
This is the rivalry.
That was his game. And that was all in the first half.
You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 3
That was all in the first half.
You can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year.
Piss off, Northwestern. You don't even get coverage.
Thanks so much for spending
Bryce
some
Baker,
time with us for
14-27,
Palmer, I'm Reese
254 yards, 4
Davis,
touchdowns.
of EA Sports College Football.
DeMarco Sprinkle, 13-16, 125. Dom Thrasher, 15 for 67 with the touchdown. Jamison Kamara, 8 for 19 with the touchdown. Eli Owens, the fullback, getting himself 5 carries, 18 yards, and a touchdown. On the receiving front, Ethan Barbaro, 7 for 93 with a touchdown. Amari Williams, 7 for 55. Ramon Pena, 7 for 82 with a touchdown. Jeff Alexander, 5 for 46. Imani Shittu, 3 for 27 with a touchdown. And then John Poe, 1 catch, 2 yards, and a touchdown. Michigan is 7-0, 4-0 in Big Ten play, 52-0 over Northwestern. It can't get any sweeter than that. until at the end of the year when we get to play Ohio State and we put Ohio State in their place. That's when it'll get better. So we move to 7-0, get ourselves another trophy to add to the trophy room. We can only imagine. And we're going to move on to week number 9. 8 weeks in the books. We're still undefeated. Going into week 9, and talk about being deflated. We're still 7-0, 4-0 in the Big Ten. But our big deflation comes from recruiting. We lost quarterback Terrence Addy. He decided to sign with Florida. We also lost tight end Kali Provo. He signed with Notre Dame. Right tackle Deshaun Kane signed with Tennessee. And Wisconsin got Colin Wager, our right guard. So we're gonna be going back into recruiting and making some shit. Oh, this is gonna be fun. We'll do that. I'll do all that shit offline. All right. So the next. Yeah. I'm sorry, word salad's not coming out right now. The next live stream will first involve the game that you see on the screen here when we head to Los Angeles and face 5-2 USC, who is 3-1 in the Big Ten. We are 7-0, 4-0 in the Big Ten. This one I expect to be more of a hard-hitting matchup. We'll see if it lives up to the hype. I'm sure it will, but we'll see. Indiana and Ohio State are still 4-0. Got a log jam of teams that are now 3-1. Oregon, UCLA, Nebraska, and USC. So, yeah, that's going to be fun. All right, before we get out of here, let's look at the Heisman Trophy. Let's look at the Heisman Watch first, and then we'll cover the top 25. The Heisman Watch, Tennessee's Deuce Knight, San Jose State's Mason Miller, and Ty Olson are still at 1, 2, and 3, respectively. We have a new 4 and 5. At number 4 on the list is Miami wide receiver Grant Rubin. And at number 5 on the list is a familiar sight if you're an SMU fan and if you've been watching over the past few years. Tristan McMillan is back on the list for the Heisman at number 5. Let's see, where is he at? Oh, wow. He's got over 2,700. He's got 2,705 yards passing in 8 games already this year. His yards per game is already up past what he had last year, and it's getting close to what he had 2 years ago when he went buck wild and threw for almost 4,500 yards. So I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him, especially as long as he's on the list for the Heisman, just to see where his yard total. So, all right, now let's get to the top 25, shall we? The thing that everyone's been waiting for. Tennessee is still sitting at number 1. Number 2 is Oklahoma. 3 is Ohio State. We're still sitting at 4. Miami moved up to 5. North Carolina's at 6. A&M's at 7. TCU's at 8. Texas Tech is at 9. And Baylor is at number 10. Oregon moves up to 11. 12 is Georgia. 13 is Pitt. 14 is Texas. 15 is Boise State. Alabama falls from number 5 to number 16 off of an 11-point loss to LSU, who is actually right behind Alabama. They were the former number 23 team in the country. They are now at 17. Dukes at 18 as they fell from 8 to 18 off of an 8-point loss to Pittsburgh. San Jose State stays at 19. 20 is the Miami Redhawks. They moved up from 22. UCLA's at 21, going up from 23. Clemson moved up from 25 to 22. BYU joins the land of the ranked, as does Kentucky. And then West Virginia, who lost to BYU, fell from 15 to 25. So they lost 24-14. South Carolina dropped out at 18, and Auburn dropped out at 20. So not a lot of changes, but not as many changes. The top 25 right now is seeming to stabilize. I think it's either after this week or after week 10 will be when the CFP comes out. I think it's after week 9. I could be wrong, but I think it's after week 9. So that would be after our game against USC. All right, so as a quick recap, the next live stream that I'll be doing, which will be for Friday, will be the continuation of our road test, as we will hit the road and face USC, and then we will travel to Lincoln and face Nebraska. So we will be facing 3-1. We will be facing Big Ten teams that have one loss in the next 2 games, that being USC and Nebraska. And then like I said, when I get on my live stream for tomorrow, I will be able to give you guys, I'll have a more fleshed out idea for what the final 3 games of the season are going to look like, because I'll know like when I'm going to be off and shit, so I can plan this a little bit better, because it depends on if I'm off Saturday or what I may do. If all I know for sure right now is that Friday we're doing USC and Nebraska. As for Saturday, I'm not sure, because I don't know what my schedule for next week is going to look like. So if I'm off Saturday, which I think I'm about 75% sure I'm gonna be, because I'm usually off on Saturdays. If I am, then we'll probably get. If I'm off Saturday, if I'm off Saturday, my plan is to try to finish these last 3 games. But again, I'll have a more firm idea when I get on the live stream tomorrow. I'll have a more firm idea, so I can be able to know what my schedule look like. So, but for Friday, it will be the road test against USC and Nebraska. That will get covered. So until tomorrow, I will see you guys later. Y'all take it easy, and we'll be back for more of the Michigan Wolverines 2029 season, as we look to climb towards another visit to the playoff and another hopeful eventual national championship. Till next time, we'll see you guys later. Y'all have a great night.